It's Robin Castleman, and I'm here today with Dr. Whitney Cope, and she's with the Audiology and Hearing Center, and we're going to field some of the questions y'all been sending in. You ready?
I am.
Okay, well, our first caller says, I wear earbuds every day for work. Can this harm my hearing long term?
So that's a really good question. I actually just had to address this with the patient this morning. So it kind of depends on the amount of time and the level. You know, there are a lot of factors that play into it. So if there's a lot of background noise around, generally you're going to turn the volume up. So the longer you listen to it at an elevated volume, obviously that can cause more damage. We generally recommend to get like noise canceling headphones or something like that, because in general then you don't have to turn it up as loud to accommodate for that background noise. So it all kind of depends on the level that you're listening to it at and how long you're listening to it. So I guess the short answer is yes, it can cause damage, you know, but there are a lot of factors, and I would levitate towards a noise canceling headphone for sure.
I was on an airplane a couple of weeks ago, and the little fellow sitting next to me, I could hear his AirPods, and I'm thinking, you know, the mama in me is like, you really need to turn that down.
Right.
And he was like, he was asleep. I'm like, he has listened to that way too long.
Right.
And, you know,
Didn't
I want
even
to say,
phase him.
you're wrecking your hearing right here. You
Right.
know?
Right, because it was probably not a short flight, or you know. Yeah.
No, and it was loud music. But
Right.
But that's a, you know, you've answered that, so here we are.
Right.
Okay, the next person says, my hearing aids are a few years old, and are there any steps that I can take to extend their lifespan?
Definitely. So we recommend coming in periodically, about every 6 months, a couple of times a year. We can clean the hearing aids a little deeper. You know, we can change some parts that you can't. We even have a very intensive dryer that we can run it through. Typically when it's this hot outside, it really helps pull that moisture out, which helps extend the life. So we say average life of hearing aids is about 5 to 6 years. So in order to help them last that long, we do recommend following up to take care of them. You know, again, we can just do things a little deeper than someone can at home.
And you know what to look for.
And we know what to look for, that's right.
Okay, so let's talk about AI. How is that changing hearing aid technology?
Big time. It's always changing. It's actually not that new in hearing aids. It's been in there since about 2004. But obviously, like AI and any technology, it is drastically improving things, speeding up the processing. You know, it's making it more personalized, so it can kind of learn your lifestyle over time and make adaptations for, you know, situations that you're in routinely. You know, it integrates the Bluetooth a little more specific, you know, and again, it's just making it very customized to the individual, which is helpful for a person's lifestyle, because every lifestyle is different.
So a little more personalized, for sure.
Big time.
Okay. Well, Whitney, I appreciate you so much coming in and taking care of some of these questions that we've had today. Will you come back?
Of course.
All right. Well, if you would like to revisit this segment of Health Experts, please log on to WPSDLocal6.com and click Health Experts. Up next, Jen Heine from Lindsay Funeral Home is going to be here with me, and we're going to talk about funeral pre-planning. That's after this on WPSD Local 6 Midday.
Right now,